What's up guys, it's me3, welcome back to another video. Now you're going to be asking, hey 3tap, what the hell are we doing on the Hytale website? Well, we're going to be taking a look at an addition to a website that was actually, in terms of like Hytale weight, is quite a recent addition, but a lot of players seem to have glossed over, and that is this section here, the game. Now for anyone who's like been speculating about the scope of the game, it's just all here. Everything you could ever want to know about the game. It's just all here. That's what we're going to be doing in today's video. We're going to be going through this section and seeing everything that we can look at. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off, it just says right here, what is Hytale? Now, I probably should have used this in my video, what is Hytale? You know, I could have just copied this script. Embark on a journey of adventure and creativity. Hytale combines the script of a sandbox with the depth of a role-playing game, immersing players in a procedural-generated world where teetering towers and deep dungeons promise rich rewards. Hytale supports everything from block-by-block construction to scripting and minigame creation, delivered using easy-to-use and powerful tools. Oh baby, that's cool. I love how they go really in depth on the modding. I feel like a lot of games that have some kind of modding capabilities don't really go in too deep on it, especially like Minecraft, you know. Yeah, so they just talk about how Hytale is it's an adventure. It's got deep lore, engaging gameplay, and completely open creation tools for minigames and for mods. We've got 3 sections here: for adventurers, which is the adventure mode, for minigame players, which is multiplayer and minigames, and for creators, which is the creative mode. Now, it starts off with a little bit about adventure here. A quest for the ages. As you traverse each generated landscape, you'll piece together the history of the world through handcrafted adventure scenarios. You might encounter a mage's tower overrun with monsters, descend into an underground cavern, or take on a colossal boss monster. With a wide variety of scenarios available at launch, no 2 adventures will be the same. Now, at face value here, there is still quite a lot to unpack, but even if you dig like a little bit deeper, there's a lot more. So starting off, it mentions as you traverse each generated landscape, and that means, guys, okay, I think we all know that Hytale is procedurally generated, alright? We can all agree on this, right? And it just says that here. But handcrafted adventure scenarios, that does raise an interesting point, which is we know Hytale will have like probably a main story quest line, like most RPGs do, but I originally thought that they were going to be like have slight procedural generation, like just randomized rooms and such, but handcrafted. That sounds to me like they're just going to design each main story element as like its own place that's going to be the same for every player each time, but just be in a different place around the zone, which sounds definitely interesting. You might encounter a mage tower overrun with monsters, descend into an underground cavern, or take on a colossal boss monster. Yeah, so that's more about them finding structures, overrun with mobs, and get some cool loot. Now this is the interesting line, I thought. With a wide variety of scenarios available at launch, no 2 adventures will be the same. Whoa. Now, well, that sentence sounds awesome, but there's 3 words here that I'm interested in. Available at launch. I did mention in one of my I can't remember which one of my old videos it was, because there have been a lot. Oh yeah, it was what I want to see from Hytale. I said updates to that adventure mode. Wide variety of scenarios available at launch. After launch, is the variety of scenarios going to get wider? Like, that's really, really interesting to me. No 2 adventures will be the same. Yep, it sounds like, that sounds absolutely incredible. This webpage here, I guess it technically is marketing, and they kind of have to make this a game sound as cool as possible, because they're also probably trying to get hires from this part of the website as well. But yeah, it does sound amazing. Choose your path. Hytale supports many different playstyles. Whether you think of yourself as a settler, adventurer, or craft person, you'll have plenty to do as you advance through the story. Best of all, the adventure mode is fully playable in co-op. Gather a party of your friends and combine your skills to leave a mark on the world together. Another thing I said in my what I want from Hytale video, which actually feels like, I think that was a very long time ago that I made that video, but a lot of the points I made in it are clearly still relevant, because one of the things I mentioned was easy to set up co-op. I think that was actually the exact thing I said for one of my things I wanted to see, and they say it right here: fully playable in co-op. Right out the gate. No realms, no paid realms, no using third-party sites for poor connections and stuff. Nope, you just, like, probably there's like a password system you can set up. I hope it's really easy to set up with mods as well. But this just sounds absolutely amazing. Like, I know I said that they're trying to make the game look as good as possible here, but goddamn, I'm sold. And I've been sold for 5 years, okay? Yeah. Encounter dire foes. Okay, here we go. The world of Hytale is host to creatures large and small, from scampering critters to powerful monsters. Each zone features its own unique wildlife, with dangerous creatures standing guard over the most powerful gear in the game. It's all about like the highs and lows of the game. So we're gonna have like little mobs like rats, I'm guessing, and cockroaches. I don't know where that came from, but like maybe little baby scarabs, little birds, stuff like that. And then we got this dragon, which looks very imposing, kind of like the Ender Dragon. They're going for like the Ender Dragon effect, but I still don't think this is going to be the final boss because this is only Zone 3, and I think the main story quest is going to progress through all the zones. But I guess we'll have to see how that plays out really. Master the Wilderness. Okay, I think this is going to talk about farming. Put down roots in any of Hytale's beautiful biomes. Grow your own crops, take care of your pets, tame mounts, and set about building boats or other vehicles to help you explore. You'll have plenty of opportunities to be creative, whether you choose to build a cottage or a castle. Okay, well this has given me quite a few other video ideas. I did actually have videos. I was going to make a video about pets. That sounds absolutely amazing. Vehicles? Like, Minecraft has boats. And I mean, it does have horses, but horses are mounts. You can see it says tame mounts here. And horses isn't a vehicle, it's a mount. Discover unique worlds. Experience moments of magic as our world generation technology creates spectacle on the fly. Rushing rivers carve tunnels through mountains, waterfalls tumble into ancient caverns, and bubbling hot springs promise respite from the perils of the wild. This is just making me, I don't know why this is making me really happy. I know this is marketing. But the way they're saying all of this stuff just makes me really happy. One thing I really hope Hytale nails, this might sound like a weird nitpick, but one thing I hope that Hytale nails is actually the skybox. The one I like the most that I've seen is actually the one on the right on this like winter screenshot here. Those clouds look amazing, and they also like look like they're interacting with the sun, which is off camera, and it's casting light onto those shadows, which I don't know how that works. That is a 2D image, but if they can nail that, then oh man. From the team behind Hypixel, mini games. I'm probably going to do a completely separate video on all of these, so I'm probably not going to go into too deep here on the specifics of each minigame, because I'm going to save that for a future video. But that's definitely an interesting topic on my mind. Built for competitive play. Now this is kind of funny. Minecraft doesn't have esports. Okay, it's tried, but it never really has this like central esports. I don't see an esports future unless a third-party developer goes out and develops their own like competitive environment. I can't really see like this being like competitiveness being massive in Hytale unless they push for live events or something like that. We've created Hytale with anti-cheat in mind in order to make multiplayer fairer and more fun. Powerful tools that give minigame creators more freedom than ever. Complete control over camera position, game assets, and basic mechanics. Our own custom game engine designed for top performance on a wide range of PCs. Late night editors notice how they say PCs and not general hardware. Uh-oh. Complete control over camera position, game assets, and basic mechanics. Absolutely crazy. I think that Hypixel's minigames are going to be sort of like more bare bones and more like standard, and it's going to be up to the community to really push the envelope and try and create some like massive transformative game modes. Hypixel's going to be playing it safe with their own servers and all that, but it's going to be really up to the community to create some really cool and original stuff. Smart parental controls. Introduce younger players to the game thanks to a comprehensive set of optional tools that allow parents to control access to online play and custom content. That's completely fair. I rate that. I'm not going to talk about modding and what that can do, but I'm glad parents have control over that for their kids' sake. Character creator. Freeform character creator lets you dress up however you like, from modern stylings to rugged adventuring gear. Express yourself with thousands of items. Thousands is a lot. That is a lot of cosmetics. I really wonder how they're going to balance that out. It's also going to work with like body types and like other things like tails and horns, which we've seen Hytale is going to have. Whether you like that stuff or not, it's going to have it. Play on our servers or run your own. There'll be a wide range of official Hytale servers. Players are welcome to create their own community servers too. Our server code will be shared, sourced, and available to everyone. Amazing. I love that. That sounds incredible. It's going to be really easy to create your own server. I want real quality. And I think we're going to see that maybe not for a year or so post-launch, but I think once creators start learning about stuff and getting into gear, we're going to see some truly incredible stuff. Made for creators. Alright, we're on tools now. we're talking about the modding side. Made for creators, Hytale includes a comprehensive collection of tools that grant players more creative power than ever, from model creation and animation to filmmaking, in-game scripting, and of course, building with blocks. One of the main problems with like modding in other games is like the massive demand for like even Cyberpunk that has like a massive modding scene, right? Especially with the release of their own official modding tools. Cyberpunk's assets are in like AAA quality, right? And it's gonna be very, very hard for indie developers or like especially modders who usually work for free. It's gonna be very, very hard for like them to catch up. So providing all your stuff in like one easy package, and I'm assuming it's gonna be free with the game, having all that in one place just sounds absolutely amazing for modders, and I think it's gonna really allow for just truly massive scope in mods and mini games. I cannot wait. Cinematic tools. We're providing a whole set of options specifically for machinima makers. Create, save, and load scenes using all of Hytale's models. Build custom animations and add particles to your characters. Control keyframes using 3D splines and more. As someone who's been doing a little bit of animation myself, this sounds really, really interesting. I'm gonna have to wait and see how deep this is, but I'm assuming if we get to use like all the assets in game, then it's going to be kind of crazy. Edit everything. We're providing all the same tools that we've developed in order to create the game, so if you can see it, you can edit it. Yeah, that sounds about right. No need to go in depth there. Modding and animation tools. Hytale ships with Hytale Model Maker, a spectacular suite of browser-based. Browser-based? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, browser-based means it's 100% going to be free. That's interesting. That's really, really interesting. Collaborate with others in real time, customize characters and items, and import your work directly into Hytale. That sounds amazing. See, like, browser-based. Do you know how easy that's going to be? You're going to have little Timmy on their laptop is going to be able to create the Aether mod in like a few weeks with these tools. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. That sounds absolutely, that's just like empowering modders, which games need to do. That's exactly what it's doing. It just sounds incredible. In-game scripting. Write and run your own in-game scripts and watch the game world transform around you. From players to creators, everybody benefits from the greater freedom this provides. Yep. Hytale is a combination of everything we love about games, so we couldn't be in a position to make it without the support that our amazing community has provided over the years. We can't wait to embark on this journey with you. Is this beta? Yeah, this is beta sign up. Oh well, it looks like that's it. I thought it would have just a link to the jobs page so you can apply. Go and apply for Hypixel Studios if you're interested. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you disliked it. This is all really interesting stuff. Oh, I'm back. There I am. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you disliked it. This has all been really interesting. It's kind of solidified a bunch of like things in my mind that I've kind of forgotten about from this page. But it just sounds like Hytale is going to have everything from this bit. And that just makes me really, really, really excited. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And tap out. Peace. See ya.